This is excerpt from the first movement of heavy metal. What? The first movement of heavy metal. Is that really what it was called back in the day, dude? Yeah, that's what it was called. So, I guess, when was the term heavy metal coined? Dude, that's probably what I want to know. Let's just look that up real quick. Term heavy metal origin. Heavy metal was first coined by William Burroughs in 1961. In his novel, The Soft Machine, Burroughs used the term to describe his character Uranian Willie as the heavy metal kid. Whoa. What'd that mean, though? Alright, I'm going to digress. I'm going to go back to Return to Forever. We're going to get into this song, dude. Excerpt from the first movement of heavy metal. If you feel you want to share anything related to the origins of heavy metal, feel free to in the comments section. Would really appreciate that, dude. So let's just jump on into it, friends. This is one of the shorter ones on the album. It's the shortest one. So let's just jump right on into it, dude. See what it's about. What is this, Phantom? Wow, just real quick, dude. I cannot believe how much this song has changed from what it started out as. Like, the grand piano playing is just so amazing. I love Chick Corea's fingers, dude. Take that how you will. Wow. Let's just back up. I want to hear that transition again. I completely, missed it, dude. I need to listen to the transition one more time. Like, how did we even get here? Let's go back. Wow. So, that was excerpt from the first movement of heavy metal. Dude, what does that even mean? It's just an excerpt. Is there a first movement of heavy metal? It sounded like a complete song, dude. It sounded like it had an intro and an ending. What's going on here, friends? If you have any information, feel free. Maybe it says on the wiki, dude. That was a great riff. I like how it started off a little sloppy from Al, but then it just caught on to itself and leveled out real nice. I love how the song started out and ended. Like, this was the most like mind-boggling of the songs we've listened to right now. Yeah, it just has me like a little anxious, just because of just how odd it is and how confusing. But hey, I'm not going to think too much about it. It was cool sounding. It was fun. It had a nice build up, nice transition into like the rock section. Kind of sounded like an Elton John or like a Alice Cooper, like early Alice Cooper kind of stuff. Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed it. It didn't really sound heavy metal though. Yeah, so I'm not sure what was up with this one, but quite enjoyed it. So let's just go into the next one. Oh, it seems like No Mystery is up next. So, again, I got to announce we've listened to this one already a couple days ago, so it's still fresh in my mind. So go back and check out that reaction. We're just going to skip it for now and get into Interplay, which is the actual shortest one. I correct myself, dude. I previously said excerpt from the first movement of heavy metal being the shortest, but now, no, it's Interplay. Like 30 seconds shorter. So we're just going to jump right on into it, friends. So I appreciate you. And I hope you understand about me skipping No Mystery for now, right? We just have to keep a schedule going. So Interplay coming up next. Here we go. Wow. Wow. Interplay. Ah, beautiful. I love the piano on this one. So much reverb added to it. So bright. It sounds like so many soundtracks I've heard from like video games, dude. So far, every single song has sounded like it's inspired a video game, dude. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this one in particular sounded like it inspired a lot of like the Zelda soundtrack, namely Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. A couple of the songs, I think Sophistifunk really sounded like a Sonic track, dude. Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, no doubt. This was popular in Japan. Had to be. Had to be. Like, Interplay sounded so like video gamey. It had so many emotions put into that song, like uncertainty, fear, anxiety. But at the beginning, it was like so, I wouldn't say calm, but definitely we needed to build up those emotions, and we did slowly. And at the end, we kind of deflated. Let's go back and listen to the outro a little bit here. And the bass work is so nice on this one as well. And I can't tell, but I think there might have been some brushes for the percussion, but if there was any percussion, it was very light. Definitely a nice like softness needed from all of the excitement that the album has built up so far. So, moving on, friends, into kind of the home stretch, dude. We have Celebration Suite Part 1 and Part 2. So, Part 1 is coming up first here, and I'm excited, dude. Celebration Suite, what is to come, triumphant. I'm not going to set my expectations up, so let's just get into it, friends. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you again for sticking around during this album listen, dude. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Give it a like, please. Celebration Suite, Part 1. Here we go. Pause real quick, dude. I'm getting such a big ELP vibe from this. This is like a little marchy, a little odd, a little scary, dude. A little, I don't even know what to call this. It reminds me of like the old martial arts films I used to watch. Like some Bruce Lee had some soundtracks like this. This is, although more like big bandy, you know, with horns and stuff. This is kind of taking that, but turning it into like a rock band, dude, a quartet. I don't even know what's going on. Let's just get into it. Let's just keep it going, dude. Celebration Suite Part 1, here we go. Dude, real quick. The syncopation is unreal here. Do you know how many layers there are? Dude, just pick a layer and you can dance along to it. The bass is going and you can like, dance along to it kind of Spanish style, or you can pick the organs, who's also doing another like cool rhythm that you could dance along to. This is definitely probably the most busy song from them I've heard. So let's just get back into it, friends. These guys were a fan of like Kansas, right? Like, these guys were like active around the same-ish time, kind of made the same-ish kind of sound with their progressive kind of little instrumentals that they did. Dude, right? Did they ever play together, like talk together, associate with each other? Somebody please enlighten me, dude. Because this sounds very much like it's like a Kansas kind of song, dude. We have not listened to much Kansas. I would love to listen to more, so I'm gonna digress, which I am constantly doing on this channel. Let's just jump back on into Celebration Suite, dude, and enjoy the heck out of this. This is some of the best music. Right up my alley, dude. They are quickly becoming one of like my favorite groups to listen to. Ticking so many boxes. All right, here we go. Oh, dude, that was part one. It just ended. Beautiful tone for the keyboards at the end there. Like, it sounded like just bells, little bells, dude. So serene. Ah, gosh. You know, this is like some of the best like experiences I've had like with music. It's just like so well thought out, so unique, so you can tell these guys just spent so much time really perfecting their craft and just really trying to give the gift of music to the world. Like this is wonderful. Like uh it's clear to see why these guys whoops are are well liked, revered even. Like if they're not, then they should be. So wow, let's get into the last. Wow, okay, no. Let's talk about one last thing real quick. How like sinister and odd that like second to last part for the song was. Like what? It sounded like we were like crashing. Boom, doo. Like whoa, that was intense. Was not expecting that. And then we had the soft outro. Now, no telling what's going to be in part two. So let's just jump on into it, friends. What did you think of that track? Celebration Suite, part two. Here we go. Wow, this one, dude. Wow. It's like as if each instrument is just like screaming out, like, don't you dare forget our impact on you. Don't you dare for a second forget what you listened to today. Dun, 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 dun. I love it. I love it, dude. It's just so relaxing yet energizing. It's like, I love it, dude. It just touches my soul so much. And I think I have to thank each and every single individual because literally there's no section that I don't absolutely love. Everybody's a master, dude. Lenny White with the percussion, just keeping it driving, dude. All right. I digress again. Let's just jump back on into it, dude. Let's finish it up. Celebration part 2. Here we go. Well, Return to Forever. No mystery, dude. They really know how to close up an album. Allow me to collect my thoughts for a second. I am just so like stunned at how impressed I was. This is our first album we've listened to from Return to Forever. And every single track we've listened to so far has just been a really compact experience, you know, but now we have like song after song after song of just like mastery of each instrument, mastery of how to build up tension, create emotions or express emotions, create atmospheres is what I meant to say. And even be experimental with it too, like just be real creative. And I'm sure they inspired so much. They're inspiring me right now. And if they, dude, I think they're going to continue to inspire like for all of human existence. When I listen to them, I hear like so much of the foundation of like progressive rock, progressive blues, jazz, funk. Yeah, no, this album was just astounding. Blew my mind in more ways than one. I think my favorite sections were definitely Chick Corea. Second place would have to be Lenny White on percussion. And then Al DeMiola on guitar. And then last would be Stanley Clarke. You know, and that's not saying Stanley Clarke did the worst, dude. It's like just what I prefer of sounds. It's like, it's weird. It's arbitrary, right? What did you like most of all from these songs? I feel like Chick Corea was pretty much well represented in each song here, as well as Lenny White. I feel Al and Stanley Clarke took a little bit of like maybe the backseat, but Al was still a little bit more in front of Stanley, where Stanley still had a few cool moments. I feel like everybody else got just a few more moments, and that's fine. It's whatever, dude. However they felt to do their own music is up to them, right? So, just thank you again, Robert Hassinger, Patreon member. Really appreciate you. You're awesome for getting us to listen to this. Again, sorry for having to skip No Mystery. Please go back and check out my reaction to that. I only listened to it like a couple of days ago, so it's still fresh, and we just have more songs to listen to, so that's really why I skipped it in this listen through, so I'm sorry. Go back and check out my reaction to the track No Mystery. So, yeah, I really appreciate you. Thank you for understanding. Make sure to hit that like button if you like. Make sure to check out patreon.com/JohnSlop if you want early access to these videos, and if you want to support the channel even more. Dude, you can also submit your own requests. Huge shout out to the Patreon members as well. Just like Robert Hassinger, everybody else is so much to thank. You can go over and become one yourself, dude. So just think about that. That would really make me happy. So again, thank you all so much for joining. Tune in next time when we go over some more songs, some more Patreon requests. So I will hit you up in the next one. Talk to you later. Peace.